Hey, what's going on YouTube? It's Cool Ninja Guy here. Today I'll be showing you, this is the second video in my motion graphics basic series. What I'll be showing you guys today is timing, getting your timing down, finding, beats on your song that you want to go to. Obviously this will be different for every song that you have, or, if you're using just basic audio samples. It's easy for me. I have an easy song for the tutorial because it's a house track. So what I'm going to do is make a new composition. I'll just show you how I did my syncing. So I'm going to name this Syncing Tut. And 10 seconds long. That's the way I had my intro. I'm going to grab my song, Braveheart by Project 46. Great song. I'm just going to go in the middle, hit L, then I'm going to unkeyframe that. So now I have a solid audio track with no fading. So what the song does is it builds up, and then the drop is right there. And when you're looking at a song, obviously you're going to have different beats you want to go to. And a house song's got a pretty constant beat, usually 128 beats per minute. I know that from listening to a lot of house, but basically, if you see a song, maybe a rock song or something, I don't know, motion graphics do rock song, but hell, you can try it. You're going to want to find your beats. So what you want to do first, obviously, is make markers. So, zoom into where you want it. I want mine right here. There's multiple different ways to make markers. You can go layer, add marker. I don't have a numpad on my laptop, so usually I just hit a numpad quick, but I don't like using that method of marker, so I usually delete that. The second way that I use, I use less, but what you do is grab from this left side and just drag the marker on, and when you're dragging your marker, hold shift and it'll snap right on to your cursor. But what I do when I make my markers is I just hold shift and then hit 1. You can hold shift and hit any number key, 0 through 9, and it makes a marker. So usually what I do is I go shift 1, then I go to the beginning of my composition, put shift 0, or wherever I want to preview from, and I find each individual beat. So here's the one. You can kind of see the beat, but actually I'm going to play it through and just get a better sense for my beat. So you're going to hear it. It might echo a little bit because my mic is part of my computer, but we'll see. So there's a little 10-second loop I got. You can see it's a very defined beat. So what I do is I find the beats I want. So in case I want each individual beat, so I'm gonna go shift 2, shift 3, shift 4, and keep going. Shift 5. These are really rough, floppy markers. Make yours more precise when you're doing it. Shift 7 and 8, and then once you get to 9, there's obviously no more buttons for you to do. Oh, actually, I missed. So I'll go shift 9, and once you're done with this, and you still want numbered markers, just find your spot and then do that second method and drag. So just keep doing this for your comp. I only had I think 7 or 8 markers in this one. Let me check. Yeah, I only used 7 markers. But obviously you might have a lot of markers if you're doing a lot of typography. With a lot, maybe like a lyrics video, because those take a lot of work. But yeah, that's basic setting markers. I'll show you the timing now. What I do for my timing is I'm running a 60 frame per second clip. So if you're running 30 frames or 29.97, just divide my keyframe distances by 2. So what I'm going to do is kind of show you what I did for my circle. Let me just copy my circle here, copy it, paste it in here, and I'm going to unkeyframe everything and turn off the transparency so you can see it. So I just have a little circle here. What I want to do is keyframe that to go down. So when I'm running 60 frames per second, I have the motion start 2 frames before my beat, and I want it to have a 10 frame duration. So in 30 frames per second, that's 1 frame before your marker and a 5 frame duration. So I'm going to go to my 1 marker and go 2 frames back with control, and then left, command left on a Mac. So that's where my layer starts. Actually, I'm going to go to the 1 and just trim this, and then go 2 more, and then hit the left bracket to snap that. Then what I'm going to do, since I'm keyframing my position, I'm going to hit my position and then go ahead 10 frames. So I'm just going to hold Control Shift and right arrow, Command Shift right arrow on a Mac. If you're running 30 frames, go 5 frames, not 10. And I'm going to make a keyframe on the position. That was weird. I tried to easy ease the keyframe, but I forgot that makes pause the video. So easy ease with F9, I can't because I'm recording. So make your first keyframe, and then go to the front, and I'm going to keyframe this up. I think I had this at -300 if I was correct. Yeah, I had that -300. So I set my timing for 2 frames before the marker, and so it's 8 frames after. You know, divide that by 2 if you're running 30 frames, or you can make some conversions, or if you're running a weird frame rate like 25 or 50 or something. So yeah, that's basic timing and setting markers. That'll help you very much in typography. You know, if you did the motion blur that I showed in the last tutorial, just turn that on. You know, with this right here, and then get your timing down, and then you can get more into the more effects and kind of stuff. So which I'll show you next week. So thank you guys all for watching. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button below, subscribe button below as well. Leave some comments with any constructive criticism. This will be a weekly series. And yeah, so thank you all for watching. My name is Cool Ninja Guy, and I'll see you later.
Here we go! Yo!